I'm Kimber. I'm here to show you a few Pilates exercises that you can do at home to help tighten up transverse abdominis and get you working into the deeper muscles. We're going to get started right here on the floor with just a couple of the basic principles of your pelvis positioning. So you're going to lie on your back, feet flat on the ground, and feel a little bit of space underneath your lower back. So there's a gap between the bottom of your ribs and the top of your pelvis. Right here, this is called your neutral pelvis. So you just feel your pubic bone is aiming straight ahead. We're going to exhale and round your lower back, press it slightly towards the floor. This is called imprint, the second position of your pelvis. You want to feel like the imprint is achieved by using your obliques. So my obliques are very tight, but my glutes are completely soft and not active. We're just going to do some pelvic tilts here. So release your pelvis neutral, find the space under your back, and then imprint, round your lower back towards the floor. My glutes are soft. I'm finding the space under my back, imagining a glass of water on my lower abdomen. It would be level here with the neutral pelvis. And then as I imprint, I would be spilling that glass of water towards my neck. Inhale for neutral pelvis. And exhale to imprint, rounding your back. It's very subtle. But your goal is to feel that your obliques are working and that you're tightening across your lower abdomen. Inhale, neutral. And imprint. One more. Inhale, neutral, and exhale, imprint. So now that you understand the two positions of your pelvis, we're going to do what's called an ab prep, working into your upper abdominals and engaging transverse. In the gym, you might typically do a crunch and see that your abdomen poofs up towards the ceiling. So I'll show you that again. This is not what we want to do in Pilates. I'm crunching up so high that my rectus abdominis muscle, the six-pack, takes over and it bulges outwards. Instead, here we're going to keep long arms, keep the space under your lower back, and curl up head, neck, and shoulders without having the tummy bulging. So it should look very flat across your lower abdomen. Take a breath to hold it, and then exhale to melt yourself down. Inhale, exhale, curling ahead, retaining the space under your lower back. Breathe, and then rolling down. Inhale, make sure to gently nod the chin towards your chest. Exhale, flex and curl. Inhale, stay, feeling your tailbone weighted heavily into the floor and rolling down. Inhale, exhale, curling up. You want to think of engaging pelvic floor muscles, so the Kegel muscles are turning on gently here. And again, we've got that very flat looking lower abdomen and lower down. This is going to create more support for your back and give you a nice flat appearance of the lower abdomen. Exhale, curl ahead. Take a breath. And rolling down. So that's your ab prep. Next, we're going to work a little bit into the imprint. So the other position of your pelvis, this is a good way to build lower ab strength. So I'm going to round my lower back. So my lower back reaches into the floor. I'm going to pick one knee up in the air into tabletop. And then this is the kicker. When you lift the second leg, I don't want to see your abs bulging out. So it's very important that you pull in tightly and keep the abdominal and lower back placement as you lift the second knee to tabletop. If you don't keep the engagement, here's what it looks like. So I'm tight here, but then as my leg lifts, my back might arch, my tummy might fly up towards the ceiling. All of those things are to be avoided. One more time, the great way, keeping your imprint intact, really hold on with your lower abs and lift that second knee while your abs stay drawn in. From here, we've got toe taps. So we're going to inhale, hinge one thigh forward, and exhale, bring it back. The focus of this exercise is to keep your lower abs drawn into the floor. Notice I'm hinging at the hip joint, not changing my knee angle here. You can do whatever breath is comfortable for you, but you want to keep pulling in your lower abs. So send it forward in space and bring it back. The focus is having zero change in your midsection here. And again, something to avoid is just bending your knees. This is no work for your abdomen. So what we're doing is making sure that your abs have to support the movement of your leg and then bring it back. Try to stay relaxed across the upper body and keep those lower abs pulled in. Keep your lower back pulled in towards the ground. Just keeping the stress out of your neck, keep your gaze at the ceiling. And again, keep pulling in and tightening lower abs and pelvic floor. Hugging the knees to your chest. We're going to show you a roll up here. So this requires a little bit more strength. If you have the strength and the capacity, you can nod your chin, flex and curl all the way up to sitting. rolling your way up, and then smoothly rolling your way down. The key here is as you're rolling, you want to feel like your abs are drawing in, not bulging out. So you're going to do your best to engage pelvic floor and curl your way up to sitting and rolling down. Trying to stay loose across the collarbone and shoulders. Exhale, curls you up, drawing in your lower abdomen, rolling through the imprint, rolling through the rounded position of your lower back, and then rolling your way down. One more to work into your upper back. I'm going to roll over to my stomach. Keep my legs wide apart, slightly turned out, nose down to the ground, and just feel my upper back muscles lifting my chest off the ground as my lower abs stay engaged. So I'm thinking of my belly button staying cinched away from the floor, the sides of the waist narrow as you inhale. You exhale to extend your upper back, draw the shoulder blades back, keep your gaze at the mat, and melt it down. Inhale, abs tighten first. Exhale, use the muscles of your upper back to lift your chest, keeping the bottom ribs on the ground, and lowering. You can stretch back child's pose after that movement. It's a nice way to stretch your lower back. And then I want to show just one modification. If you have a lower back issue, you might have difficulty with the toe taps with your both feet in the air. So another option is to have that action, but just keep one foot on the ground. So if you have a lower back injury, or you've thrown your back out, or you just had some tightness there, you can try to isometrically engage your abs, doing the same movement, but without the stress on your lower back that 2 feet in the air creates. Of these exercises I've just shown, my 2 favorites are the ab prep and the toe taps. Both of those will really help you get into your lower abdominals and start training it so they know how to stay consistently engaged, and you start developing that strong, supportive, deeper abdominal muscles that will help support your lower back and give you a beautiful flat lower stomach. Take care. Thanks for watching.